All right, welcome back to Baldur's Gate. It's been a few weeks since we last played this on the channel, so we're gonna catch up with our hero Veleth and his crew. Last time we checked in on them, we were in the Grymforge, and the Grymforge is an area that is a little unfamiliar to me. But since the last time I streamed Baldur's Gate, I have gotten to play it a little bit privately and explored a little bit more, so I'm a little bit better prepared for the encounters in the Grymforge. So give the video a like and a thumbs up, and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and we will jump right into it. So it appears that we have turned ourselves into a ball of gas, and I'm going to use that to explore a little bit. The traps on that platform above, I think, killed me the last time I streamed this. It's been a little while, but it was, they were getting a little bit dangerous, so let's see, it looks like we have looted that. Let's check this body here. Okay. There's a ledge over here that I want to get to. Did we already get that? Maybe we already looted that. It's been so long since the last time we were here. I've been playing a little bit of Counter-Strike and Cyberpunk and everything else, and we got the Morrowind stream up, and where did we get adamantite slag? Interesting. I will say I've learned so much about this game since the last time I streamed it. I kind of took a lot of time and binged it and started a couple new playthroughs of Act 1 just to see if there was anything that I was missing that we didn't get to see on the stream. And so yeah, that was cool. I did find some areas that I'd never explored before. It's amazing how after so many hours in this game you can continue to find new things. So we must have already, I guess I must have already looted that chest, because there's a statue of Shar that we can get out of that chest and give to Shadowheart. And it looks like we got a couple of the adamantite molds. I'm going to put those in Shadowheart's inventory for now. I'm not actually going to use these molds anyway. That was another one of the things that I kind of messed around with, was the forge itself. And so we're going to see that this episode. That's the goal. Come on. Alright. Yeah, we can dismiss this. Party back together. And I'm just going to go check. I don't know if I finished this area before.
What's inside?
I think there are a couple molds here. I believe we have one of the molds that might be from this area. Alright, there's the Harper key. So yeah, we haven't been this way yet. Okay. Check these bookshelves have lots of nice scrolls, don't they? And if I remember, we were doing... What build were we doing on this character? Let's see, 2 fighter, 2 warlock, and then the rest sorcerer, I think, was the build that we were messing with. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to maintain that or not. It's not a bad thing, but I've since learned so so much just playing around with the game. I'm actually working on a 12-class multi-class achievement run, and that's been kind of interesting. It's weird because you end up getting like level 1 of every class, so you end up with all the cantrips, all the level 1 spells. You kind of just end up with like this action bar that just is, I mean, I ended up expanding the action bar to, like, you can expand this up and make it, how far will it go? Will it go to 5? No, it goes to 4. But I've ended up expanding the action bar to like 4 high, to accommodate all the spells and cantrips you get in the 12 class run. It's really weird. I might do, maybe I'll do like a little video on how that's going, like a check-in video. I don't think I'd want to like restream the entire game that way, but it's been a fun challenge. Eldritch Blast comes in pretty handy. You really kind of rely on the teammates a lot. I just want to see which of our characters here has lockpicking. Sleight of hand +4 to Lae'zel. I noticed they've changed some of this with the recent update. We did just get a big update yesterday, I believe. Yeah, so we have +4 on all of these characters with sleight of hand. Okay. Yeah, she's got her astral knowledge. That's why. Okay.
Wonder what's past this.
Yeah, there was a big update, and one of the cool new features, the what do they call them? The hirelings that you can get in your camp. You can now customize hirelings, which is kind of cool. So definitely I recommend checking that out. I haven't checked it out yet. This just came out this week. Yeah, they just released the, I guess it's the 4th major patch update for the game, and it looks pretty cool so far from what I read. So if we get time this episode after we fight all this stuff and get to the Grymforge, maybe we will mess with that. Let's see, we got 1 there, 2 back there. Can I get all of these in? Yeah, I can get all 3 of those. Oh wow, big damage. Big boom damage. Okay. I'm gonna put a little heal on Karlach here. And then we'll move her back out of the way. Let's get Lae'zel in action. She can come in here and whack this thing, I think. Oh wow, I'm looking at this now, I'm like, wow, my action bars for these characters are really screwy compared to the way I've been setting them up on my other build. Wow. Weird. Okay. I guess we'll get in here and
let my name be known.
It's funny how sometimes a game like this that has so much depth to it, like after you play it a little bit, and then you like come back to things you did before and wonder, why did we do it that way? Can we misty stuff back this way with no, we lose our bonus hit. Dang. Alright. Well, that wasn't helpful. We'll use evasive stones. Alright. Karlach, you want to come in here and whack this one?
Want another?
Oh wow, cool. That one's dead. Can't quite make it there. Let's shoot the boar. Yeah, and once again, yeah, the great weapon master bonus actions. What I've found, a lot of people really like this feat, but what I'm finding is that this situation happens a lot. where we have the bonus action, but we can't use it because we're not in range, and I can misstep over here. But that uses my bonus action, and then I can't use that free attack. So, I mean, you can see that happened with both of my melee characters, and both of them have the great weapon fighting.
On my way.
So I don't know. It's a good ability when you can use it. You know, if you get really close to a boss and then you can just sit there and wail on it, it's a great ability. But outside of that, it kind of turns into a wasted feat. But gosh, when you do get to land that extra attack, it does so much more damage. It's so helpful. Let's just use Wounding Ray. That's like a free cast that she gets, and then we'll heal Carlac up again.
Time to strike.
Yeah, and see, now we're in a situation where we have 2 melee characters surrounding this guy. That extra attack is not even necessary.
Put him up.
For the most part, I mean, but it's all right.
Open up.
It's just an observation. Like it's not a bad ability. It's actually a really good ability. But I'm finding that there are times
What's it doing here?
when it's
I've never seen
not
anything
put
like
to
it.
its best use. I don't know what the purpose of the daffodil masks
Heavier than
are.
it looks. Wouldn't be very comfortable.
I don't know if maybe we use them in... Is this a mirror? Like, what happens if we put that mask on? So there's one. Where's that? I thought I just picked up 2 of them. Oh, yeah, there they are. Yeah, it's the same mask. Let's just put it on and see what happens.
Time to press ahead.
Can we not see the mask? Is it... Oh, there we go. It doesn't appear to do anything. And I could be wrong. I could be very, very, very wrong. Usually, nothing in this game is like accidental. Nothing in this game is accidental. So I figure there has to be some use for that. What is this? Saving throws. That's good for her. Saving throws and heroism. That's probably good. That's probably fine for Velith. Did I see another shield? Oh, Sparky Wall. Okay, that's the one that does the shock damage. What are we wearing for clothes? Hide armor, +1 dexterity, saving throws and checks, +1 initiative. Sparky Wall would almost be better than that, really. You get spell save DC. Yeah, I'm just looking at these. The Sparky Wall vest won't protect us as much, but it makes our spells hit more. I guess it's fine for now. We'll just leave it. But what's in this chest? Firestoker. That's a Asterian weapon, a rogue weapon. I guess it could be for any class that wants, I mean, any build that wants to use like the hand crossbows, but they're really not spectacular. The heavy crossbows are better all around so far. I haven't found, I mean, there's some cool hand crossbows later in the game for characters that are like limited to those, but overall the heavy crossbows are way better. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. That was a misclick. Let's see what's in the trunk. Nothing. Okay. So we need to go find the blasting powder. Can we get to... I'm just thinking, I guess we can go this way. Shadowheart, are you coming?
I wonder what the next move is.
No one stopped me yet.
I don't know if it's related to the updates, but I have noticed lately that characters are a little bit more difficult to get them, like they're a little bit more challenging being able to like follow you across gaps. They're oh, I've just had some trouble with that lately, with characters not keeping up with the party and jumping across those gaps, which is a little bit tedious when you have to go back and get them. Yeah, these traps up here, I believe, are still... Oh yeah. Can we destroy that? It's medium tough. I wonder. Would Eldritch blast it? Oh, that's a negative. Can we... Can we disarm this? Ooh. Ouch. Let's try it again. Come on. Oh, these rolls are terrible. These rolls are just terrible. Let's try it again. Just I think this is like the universe. This is like the D&D universe trying to tell me something like no, we don't want you to do this. Or is it off? Okay, at least that one's off.
One day I'll catch a
hopefully
break.
we don't get blasted by this one down here. Okay, good. Alright, we're just gonna tell everybody to go down there. Yeah, I think that was like the D&D universe trying to tell me they don't want me going backwards, but we have to go if we want to get the blasting powder and save the gnomes. We're gonna have to go this way. It's funny, I use these what are they called, Roths, to knock the big wall open, but I found since then that there's like a couple ways to do that, and it's kind of interesting. But I found that you can like blast it open with force damage, you know, so Eldritch Blast or a big blunt melee weapon. And I've also found that you can blow it open with the smoke powder that we're looking for. If you have any left over after you save the gnomes, you can blast that open. I thought that was kind of cool. So that was one of the things I discovered in my like goofing around, exploring the Grymforge and trying to understand what the heck is going on in this place. This place is it's definitely one of the cooler locations in the game. I have to give it that. So one of the things they told us is that something over there. One of the gnomes has run off to this hiding place over here, and apparently she has smoke powder with her.
A loose stone. Someone Someone's
So
secret
Lizelle
stash has
can
been
do
found
this.
out.
Still breathing, despite everything. Light on my feet.
I smell a trap.
Have to keep going.
I'm gonna take Veleth down here and let's open that chest up. Leave the crew there. So these acid puddles are an enemy that spawns if you don't sneak by them. Like if you just sort of like walk by them, especially if you touch the puddle, it will spawn the enemy. And so that was another thing I learned. I learned a lot about the Grymforge the last few weeks. I've actually played 2 complete playthroughs of Act 1, which is insane. I also, one of those I even continued on all the way to Act 3. So I've played a lot of Baldur's Gate. I just haven't been doing it on the stream. Because I'm realizing there's so much that that can be missed. It's really amazing. But Act 1 of this game is just like the first time playing through the game I played Dark Urge and had no idea. I never even saw the Grymforge. The other area that we missed on the live stream so far, there's an area with like the Thieves Guild guys that I forget what the heck they're called, but it's they're the thieves. We ran into them in the goblin camp, and one of them, I think the guy's name is like Roland or something, but one of the thieves in the goblin camp is like a vendor for some nice rare items. And interestingly enough, they have their own hideout in Act 1 that like I completely missed.
Wish I had a
I think I
bag of
played
holding.
4 or 5 complete playthroughs of Act 1 to this point, and before I found that hideout, which is really weird. And there's some amazing loot there as well. So there's a couple ways that we can go about this interaction. If we're not careful, this guy, what's she called, a gnome, she will blow herself up and us with her. One way to approach this that I've tried is like Misty Step and then steal the Runepowder. She doesn't like that very much. So we're just gonna, I guess we'll just approach her and talk to her. But if we do it this way, we're gonna have to go along with the gnome's plan to do whatever they're gonna do
Hold
in
it!
Act 3. So,
I swear to Iron Hand.
and I
One
don't
more
want to spoil
step,
that for
and
you,
it blows
but
to chunks.
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder.
She's gonna blow up. That's my thing.
that's my thing.
Shut your mouth, Hoon,
Carl,
or I'll
that's so
shut you
funny.
down.
Only I'm allowed to be on fire. So she must be Philomene. What's going on here?
Drug. Dropping my name like your cultist ass knows me. Like we're friends. I know what you are. One of Nia's cult goons. Sailed right in. Better to die in this shit heap than rot
She
in
kind of sounds like,
moonrise.
what's her name, Ingrid
You want me?
from Game of Thrones.
Come get me.
Larita sent me, the gnomes need your help. Let's just try that. Oh, it's a better roll than our lockpicking.
Lorida. Ruddy mind games. I know all about your tricks, true soul. Shit. I can't do it. Go on. drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer.
Cult nutters, okay. Belgian's trapped in the cave. I need the smoke powder.
You want to waste Runepowder on? Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their life for a grain of this stuff. It's the whole damn reason we're here, and I'm not leaving without it. But let me go. Maybe I'll spare you a vial.
Okay, so we have a history check. Yeah, none of my characters so far have been like good at these history checks.
Vague notions of rumor
Except for the
and myth.
12 class. The 12,
Nothing
that's one
solid
thing.
comes to mind.
That's one thing about the 12 class challenge is you get like all the skill proficiencies, which is kind of cool. Let's see, what use is a single vial?
A barrel of this could light up the Underdark. A vial is plenty. Just let me go my way.
All right, we're gonna let her go, and we're gonna take the vial of Runepowder, and hopefully it's enough to blow the rocks. I haven't tried this. I've stolen the Runepowder keg from her, which was kind of cool. It literally
Listen,
blows up everybody in the
You
room.
see Larida at the dig? Tell her I'm dead, impaled, half-eaten. I don't care. Make up a story.
I've also tried stacking smoke powder bombs on top of oil barrels, and
I
that
thought
was
I heard
actually a
it
really
all.
fun way to blow it up.
That's some Cambion level deception.
Yeah, that is strange. She's just gonna like leave her friend there.
Beloved. I might have been hers. She sure as hell wasn't mine.
Well, Philomene's
I'm
kind of
getting
mean.
gone.
I really don't like her.
You ought to do the same.
She's really kind of a mean gnome. Like,
Don't mind if I do.
it kind of makes me glad that I just sort of like took the rune powder from her in my other attempt at this, because I really don't. I don't know. I just don't like her. She's kind of mean. And I've noticed that with the gnomes. The gnomes just are
Something
are
good
really
here.
weird. Like they don't. You also have like Wolbrin and his like guy friend that's like, hey bro, I was coming to help you, and he's like, I really don't care, I'm just gonna go blow myself up with the rest of the gnomes. There definitely seems to be this weird split with the gnomes where some of them care about each other and the other ones are like, meh, leave me alone, you know? Hand-drawn map. Man, I got hiccups tonight. What the hell? Oh, this tells you where to find the small smoke powder reserves downstairs, but we already have some. And the other thing I learned is those smoke powders are all over Act 1, so I found a few other places where I could just sort of like grab them and then carry them with me. The only problem with that is they're in barrels in the goblin camp, and so they're like really heavy, so you almost have to have like Karlak or Lizelle carry it around, since they have really high strength. You can, you know, they have some inventory space to spare, but I was carrying these like these Runepowder barrels around for ages in one of the playthroughs, just like waiting for an excuse to use it, because I had figured out what it was from the Grymforge. I was like, that's cool, that'll be helpful. And
Damn, it's
ended
good
up
to be
carrying it
alive.
all the way to the end till I got to the Grymforge. Carried it through all of Act 1 pretty much. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to try and use this on the wall, and it worked
Is that
great.
blood? No, never mind.
Works
At the ready.
well, I guess. Up, and we triggered the blobs. Oh gosh. I don't think these were weak to anything. Let me check. T. Yeah, they are resistant to lightning and slash, which I guess makes sense. We could hit them with anything else. They have no intellect or yeah. So any intellect checks for magic are going to be really good against these things. Yeah, too bad we have slashing weapons on our melee characters, though. Matter of fact, in that case, I'm just going to go straight to Shadowheart. She has a bludgeoning weapon, and then she has, let's see, some magic here. 52 health. Good God almighty. That's a lot of health. Let's just try and hit it with a big guiding bolt. We probably should do like a long rest at some point, I guess, because it looks like we need one. I really don't want to waste those spells. Let me just end it. We need piercing damage from the crossbow. Yeah, that works. That works pretty good. Relatively good. I don't know where I got sacred munitions either. Is that a... I know, it feels like I have no idea what's going on, right? Gandrel's Aspiration. Yeah, I don't remember where I got that. Interesting. That's a bow I don't recall.
I'm fury.
Seeing
I am
previously.
death.
All right, Karlak.
Yeah,
It's
the
go
end
time.
Turn, Karlak. Okay, Veleth. See, it's got 13. We can do exactly 13 damage with Eldritch Blast, so we need to do something different. Maybe just Firebolt for 20? Yeah, that works.
Have to keep going.
Time to strike.
Alright, Lazelle's turn. Yeah, she has bludgeoning damage. That's something. She may not be able to
On the move.
reach them though. Yeah, we'll just have to use our bow. Wow, that's all she's got. Okay. Let's see. Ochre Sputum. Spell out acidic substance and create an acid surface on impact. 2 to 12 damage. Oh, and it's for 2 turns. Yeah. That's fine. We got lots of health. Whew.
Aye, aye.
See if we can't use our bow to get these guys. That was pretty good damage. That was pretty good damage for 1 turn.
Can't afford to let up.
We might have to do a long rest after this. I probably should have checked before we got like too deep in the weeds. So do we have enough?
Seems
Okay, that
simple
gets me.
enough.
The bottom of the stairs gets me in line of sight to attack these. That's really all I was going for. So we got 22 and 44. Almost killed it. Almost got it.
Still on my feet.
Let's see.
Victory awaits.
Alright. So we only have 20 damage left to do, so we should be able to kill it. Maybe? Can we? Okay, maybe not. That was not quite the damage I was hoping for. Alright, good job. Oh, we leveled up. Look at that. Ooh, we're sitting in the acid. Yeah, this is probably a good time for a long rest. We don't really have, yeah. I should have known. Yeah, let's go ahead and take our long rest. I should have done that before I started the stream, but it's okay. Sometimes things happen in these long rests, and I don't like to miss it, so I guess that's cool. What is going on over here? Is that where we have that chest that we brought? Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, one of the things they changed in this recent update too, if you look at the mini-map, you'll notice the magic mirror has its own icon, which is kind of cool. It helps find it in the campsite. And then, oh yeah, the missing shipment is here somewhere. Maybe, you know what, I think it's in Asterian's inventory. That was that chest that we couldn't open. Yeah, the magic mirror now has its own icon, and there's Gale. Where's Withers? These are my... Oh, there's Withers. Okay. Yeah, these are my hirelings, I believe. We really don't need them, though. Alright, let's go to bed. We'll get our long rest out of the way. See what happens in this night. Ah, okay.
A faint voice echoes in your mind.
I sense you, true soul. Come to me. Come too near.
That's interesting.
The poison spread.
Near's as good as dead without us. Let's just hope his whispers don't reach any true souls.
Nir's voice fades, but your head still tingles with his anger and fear.
All right. We will level up. So we're going to take another level of sorcerer, I believe. Yeah, level up sorcerer, and then we get to pick a spell. And let's see, I wonder what... Yeah, we've got tempestuous magic, so we're using... we should get bonuses to our lightning and thunder. Huh. Yeah, I'm not really feeling like I need any of these. Maybe chromatic orb? Ice knife is kind of nice too. Let's see, 1d10 plus 2d6, so up to 22 damage. 3d8 for 24 damage. I mean, I guess chromatic orb would be good. Replacing spells will be more interesting. What spells do we have? Magic missiles and shield. Oh, that's all? Okay. Class passives. This is probably a little controversial. Twin spell we obviously want. A lot of people say take distance spell because it increases your range by 50%. Melee spells get a range of 30 feet. That's really, really good. But I really like careful spell. It really comes down to positioning with your distance spells, but it is nice also to just be able to nuke a whole area and not hurt your teammates. And I haven't really found distance spells to be as valuable personally. I guess as I've gotten better at the game, it probably has more value because I'm more aware of where my companions are. But yeah, I am gonna take. The nice thing about careful spell is that it, let's see. So, careful spell from the sorcerer class applies to any magic, versus like the wizard class, it only applies to evocation spells. So we do get a little bit more benefit. Actually, you know what? We're going to go with distant spells for now, because we only really have magic missiles, and I don't know that we have a lot of AoE spells right now, currently. We're going to do careful spell. Because 60 yards on most of our spells is plenty of... I've found that to be plenty distance for attacking things. What are we on? Level 6? Wow. Huh. I don't know. Personally, I like Bear Heart for the barbarians. And then... Oh, we get an aspect. Okay. What did I do? I think I used Honey Badger. Let's see. Honey Badger, when you're poisoned, frightened, or charmed, you have a 50% chance to begin raging without a rage charge. That's kind of cool. Add strength modifier to attack rolls against bleeding, poisoned, and then we get proficiency in survival, stealth proficiency. Elk gives us movement speed, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's nice to have. Movement speed by 10 while standing in water surfaces. That's kind of situational. Chimpanzee, we can throw things. That's not very helpful. Carry capacity. Yeah, Honey Badger is probably the best one, because free rage would be awesome. It's, again, situational, doesn't happen all the time, but a lot of value when it does happen, so yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And leave camp. There's our party down there. Okay, yeah, we were going back through this area here.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
I wish I had a bag of holding too, buddy. All these dead gnomes here, so sad. And these guys just eating the bodies in the river. Crazy.
Get in package.
Probably have like a terrible setup, by the way. Sparks wall, can't be electrocuted. An additional dart to magic missiles is kind of cool. Turns electrified surface in... Okay, yeah, so I need to be aware that I have this water sparkers on, because that can make things go pew, 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 pew. Yeah, the sparks wall is actually really good, though. Anyway. We shall continue. Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot I killed these guys. They kind of just got nasty with me, and I said, alright, bye. Deleted. Did we talk to this Corsair guy? I think he has...
Be the part with coin and jog on.
What do you have?
Don't want to miss any of this.
Bow of the Banshee. On hit, inflict frighten. Jorgural's great sword. Yeah, I think if we like killed this guy, we could just like take this stuff without buying it. Is that awful that I think like that? I'm used to Elder Scrolls games where you have, like, where that's kind of considered a valid option. To just, you know, destroy the enemies. You know, or yeah, I mean... In Elder Scrolls games, like the alternative option is always just to kill the NPC and see what you get for it. Wow, once again, sorry, I'm so confused. Once again, I'm noticing they've like changed the trade UI. Like now the offer and demand is at the bottom. I guess somebody complained and didn't like that. I don't know. And now you can sort by items up here, which is probably cool. Yeah, this is new. That's kind of cool. Okay. All right, Larry, and I see what you did. That's cool. Yeah, so this is a new feature with the recent update this week, I believe, because I don't remember this being in the game. Books and keys, yeah. Okay, yeah, I like what they did with this. That's
A long way to go still.
the numbers being at the bottom is not my preference, but it's a minor thing compared to what they did with the sorting being available, which is really cool. Okay, she has. We don't really want these molds. We're not going to make that. Yeah, this is definitely interesting.
Nuggets will be done.
Why do I have this adamantite slag? I'm gonna sell it. And I'm gonna sell... I really like Light of Creation as a weapon. Like, it is a fun weapon. Executioner's axe is a little bit more damage against certain enemies, but yeah, Light of Creation is kind of a fun weapon if you haven't played with it. If you give her the immunity to spark electrocution damage, and then she doesn't really get damaged by this, and she can just kind of wail on things, it's kind of cool. Alright, well, anyway, that's, we don't really need anything else.
Come back anytime. I'll be here, enjoying the show.
I bet you are. Alright. So this next part is a little tricky because we're going to go in here and let's see. Where is my vial? Runepowder vial. It's that one. Alright. Okay. So we open up our inventory and we can take this vial and we can just sort of place it on the ground here. Yeah, if you do the entire barrel of rune powder, the blast goes like all the way out to this entryway here. So you have to stand all the way here. And actually the way I did it was I put, I think, like an oil barrel or something. I just like busted. I poured oil all over or grease all over the ground and lit that on fire so that I could get as far away from the rune powder as possible. But yeah, it was kind of fun because I literally killed like all these mean dwarves by doing it that way. But let's see here.
Death won't take me.
Yeah, that's a much smaller blast. That worked perfect. That little vial was all we needed. Okay, that worked out really well. And we got a level up for Shadowheart. So let's level her up and see what she gets. Yeah, that worked really well. Okay, so she gets another spell slot, another charge, improved warding flare. So this warding flare works to protect allies. And let's see, she has Bless, Sanctuary, okay, Guiding Bolt. Not bad choices. Spirit Guardians. Warding Bond, you could argue either way if we wanted that or not. I don't think we need Cure Wounds though. We could do with just one of those. Silence is kind of nice. I've been taking Silence on my other builds, and I found that Silence is really useful in this game. Even more so, like I liked Warding Bond when I first started playing the game, but I really like Silence. I like what you can do with it. Aid is also underappreciated, underrated, because Aid is until long rest, and it affects the whole 5-player party. So that's actually really good. Give everybody a bonus 5 hit points. One of my plays, one of my games that I have going, I actually have a cleric main character with a light cleric Shadowheart, and I have one with Bane and one with Bless. It's pretty nice. Really tilts the scales. Beacon of Hope is also really good. So I don't use it as often. I'm going to take Silence, I think, for her spell. Not really a big level for her though. I mean, we really have all those spells. We just have to prepare different ones. We can do that anytime we like, I guess. Oh, but we get another feat for Lizelle. So she has Great Weapon Master. She's at 17 strength. You could argue for giving her like another strength in Constitution or strength Dex. She doesn't cast any spells, so you could put that other point in either Dexterity or Constitution. Dexterity is going to give you armor. Strength, of course, is going to make her damage go up a lot. Yeah, we're going to give her a point in strength. Let's see, what can we do here? She has Great Weapon Master already. Heavy Armor Master gives 1 point. And it decreases damage. While wearing heavy armor. That's not bad. That gets us to 18 strength. Or, let's see, what else do we have down here? We got Sentinel is nice. Sentinel gives us extra attacks. Opportunity attacks, which are great. Shield Master is a +2 bonus to Dexterity saving throws, which is like having 4 Dexterity, kind of. At least for saving throw purposes. While wielding a shield. Heavy Armor Master just makes you really, really hard to kill. And that's definitely attractive in its own way. Yeah, I'm going to take Heavy Armor Master, and the reason is I want to be able to, the next time she gets a feat, we'll go up to 20 strength, and that'll be a really good place for her. Yeah, that's going to be a really good place for Lizelle.
You failed.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. So we broke these guys out of the out of the cave in.
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! Does not fail. You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious.
Wow. So let's see. We can challenge Nier and just say we don't like you, or we can act on the orders of the Absolute. Of course I care. I can't let these gnomes suffer. Yeah, we just don't like his face.
And yet you came. A test. Yes, you must be. Thryn, carve. If he indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save him.
Huh, okay. You so much as touch me, I'll tear you limb from limb. You wouldn't dare, I'm faithful to the Absolute. Huh.
Your scalp buzzes as Nier's mind reaches out. Not to you, but to the nearby Dwerger.
Okay, so he's talking to them
I see
telepathically.
treachery at every turn. Not every. Nier is not without mercy, true soul. Strike them down. Prove your faith.
Oh, wow, okay. So we can side with Nier or the Absolutists, or we can side with the Durgar mercenaries. Huh. What happens if we do nothing? Will they attack each other? That's kind of an interesting situation. Can we do nothing and just let them attack each other? Like, obviously we don't want to side with the Absolutists. We don't really have any love for the Durgar either.
Fool. Your silence.
Alright, so what does this mean? Does this mean everyone is attacking us? I mean, it's going to be really interesting if... Obviously, we want to kill Nier. It'll be really interesting if the Durgar help us. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. And we can action surge, which is cool. And do it again. Yeah, that's that 2 points in fighter that we took. Now we could even, can we fly up here? No, we can't fly that far. Yeah, tempestuous magic's really cool though. It lets us fly as a bonus action. I'm gonna take Veleth over here, kind of to safety. Oh wow, yeah. So the yellow are okay. Yeah, the yellow are Duergar that are fighting the Absolutists. Okay, that's cool. Pushing attack. Yeah, we will. Yeah, she was gonna try and push us into the water. That would be cool. All right, Shadowheart. Question mark? She can't really do it without hitting. But I guess we could do there. Maybe it'll kill all three. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we did a lot of damage to those guys. Yeah, Nier and
Heretic!
Juan.
Me and
Who is
suffer.
the attack? Oh wow, yeah, he's going after. Interesting. Yeah, this is a little nuts here. Can we get all the way to this guy? If we go.
What's it gonna take?
There we go. Get him, Karlak. Get him. Get him. Go. Oh, damn it. Good. There you go. All right. Get him. She really didn't do a lot of damage to him, I guess because of his shield. Shield of Screams. Alright. Yeah, this played out differently than I thought it would. This is just one more instance of the game surprising me with how differently things can happen based on decisions that you make. This game, if there's nothing else more impressive about it, it's that the level of choices we get. Absolute power. What is this? A surge of divine energy accompanies your swing. Where did I get that from? Is that from my weapon? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, hell, let's try it. Really, Firebolt is kind of my best ability on this character so far. Oh, Shadowheart is mind controlled. Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, that was
No traps,
convenient.
please.
Sword of Screams. These disintegrating Nightwalkers are really good boots. They protect you from a lot of crowd control effects, which is kind of cool. Not enough resources. I guess because we got control of our character back, is that why? Yeah, that must be.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Let's see. Yeah, did okay damage. Yeah, I've done this fight a couple times now, like I think 3 times now, and each time it plays out a little differently, but this is the most unique for sure. One of the times I just sort of nuked everything down with Shadowheart, which was kind of cool. A little anticlimactic because she just sort of like killed everything and the fight was over. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say it didn't feel good because it was pretty gratifying, but yeah, it made the fight super easy. Ring of Absolute Force. That's a good ring. It's kind of neat. Send that to campground. weapons we can loot. Let's see. Let's see if Lae'zel can kill this guy. No, we can shoot him again, shoot him again. 5 damage, that's all. Okay. Alright, suddenly these guys are green to us, which means they're now friendly. We should try and heal them, I guess, if we get a chance. That could be a good idea. Let's see. Actually, can we twin spell and do like that and that? No, can't reach that one.
These boots have seen everything.
Yeah, so twin spell lets us cast the spell 2 times. So that's what's in the name. We're not going to waste luck of the far realms. Plenty of damage. That's all the damage we needed. Oh, we can't heal. We can't beat that other one. Oh, killed Dana. That's fine. I was really just using them anyway. Alright, like, we're really not that concerned about either side of this battle. Because they're both kind of bad. Like, they're both really our enemies, so... Because never, you know, don't forget we came here because of the Mushroom Sovereign. Who told us we needed to come here, or asked us to come here and collect Nir's head. I believe. Did we get that quest? We might not have picked that quest up. I think we did. But we were definitely asked to come here and save the gnomes. And we've so far kept that promise up, if nothing else. I'm probably going to have to call it a night after this battle. I'm tired. We're coming up on our hour too, so that's what I'm trying to manage time a little bit, but also do something interesting each time we get together and play. But oh wow, did we kill him with backlash? Dang, okay, that was cool.
Hold up, Zharg. You ain't just walking away.
Are you threatening me?
Shot, and I still haven't.
A theft has been reported, and it seems you're the only suspect. Choose your next step wisely.
Let's see, can we talk our way out of this? All right, look at that.
You may have talked
I don't know
your
what
way
he,
out
I don't
of
know what he
this
thinks we
one,
stole,
but there will
but
be no repeat performance.
all right. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. They've decided they just want to attack us, so that's fine. They don't have a whole lot left in the tank here, so. Oh wow, he missed both of those. Oh! Gosh, she hit so hard. She hit so hard. Did we kill this guy? Probably not. Not even close, but we'll get damage. Or not.
I won't give in.
Okay,
Can't slow down.
he's got 44. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Alright.
I will ascend.
Yeah, I don't know what gear we've given Karlach, but she is hitting pretty hard. Considering yeah, she only really has, like, she's got the heavy crossbow, like I was saying earlier. It's good. That's a good weapon, but yeah, she's just hitting like a truck. And that's with just basic weapon skill. It's not even, it's really not anything special. I mean, her melee damage is way higher. Please, no, you missed again.
Close ranks.
I don't know if it's a cleric thing, but Shadowheart just misses so much. I know I've mentioned it before and talked about it some on the in the series, but she misses a lot.
I'm covered in dust. Wait, is that a bruise there? Stop fussing. It's nothing. I'm your husband.
Oh, big roll, 26. Yeah, we got some jewelry, deed of ownership. What does this go to? I know I've gotten it before. Wolverine. Iron Hand gnomes with the blessings of the Shield of Golden Hills declare possession of the tunnels, open spaces, peoples, and contents of Underdark territory. So, yeah, so the Iron Gnomes claim possession of this Underdark area. So, let's see, it looks like we have an Illithid. Are any of our other characters using... I guess it's just Veleth that's using the Illithid powers. Force Tunnel, Psionic Overload, we can get... Your targets have disadvantage on attack rolls and take 2 to 12 psychic damage each time they miss. That's kind of cool. Alright, well, maybe we'll just hold off for now.
On my way.
Ah, we got a bad texture. Oh my gosh, that's awful. You know what, I haven't had that problem much since I started using the Vulcan option. This is the first time I recall seeing the bad texture blue. That blue basically is like the texture stand-in when there's something missing, like a game file that didn't load correctly or something. And it's so rare that we see that when we're using Vulcan. DirectX does it all the time, which is why I stopped using DirectX. Wow. I hate when that happens. I really do. And again, I wonder if that is update related, because everything was working so well prior to this recent update. Alright, well, let's get back to our task at hand with the forge itself. What is Karlach doing over here? Is she just wandering around by herself? Oh, we got more action. Okay. Let's see. We may end up having to fight all these guys. It's unfortunate, but it's what happens.
Tactical.
Do we have enough? This now, we can't quite get to it. Yeah, that's one thing with these melee characters, is managing your movement is so important. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten to a point where my melee character had like their bonus action or something, but I couldn't take it because I couldn't reach them. I couldn't reach the enemy.
Taking position.
Whew. Come on, Lizzo. Alright, kill this guy. Get him.
No traps, please.
Nothing in there. We will sell these items, but they're worth picking up for now.
Moving ahead.
I mean, some people would say they're not, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. And it looks like we killed that down there. That was that chest that that like looks like a shapeshifter. Oh wow, we gotta fight these guys too? Oh. Not the stonemason, he was such a nice guy. These guys were so cool. That's too bad.
Count on me.
That's too bad.
Focus. Got to press on.
Let's see, 30 and 43. I really thought we might get that. That's alright. Oh wow, that guy died in fire. So she did get it. Good job, Shadowheart. She did get it, you know? She was playing the long game on that one. Just set the ground on fire, leave him with like 1 or 2 health left, and then see if he survives, knowing he won't, of course. Oh god, I've got a cloud of daggers on my whole party. That's not good. Oh, but he broke concentration. That's weird. Did he break concentration to cast whatever that was? That in webbed. Jeez, that was kind of dumb. That's some poor enemy AI. All right, smash this fool. Good job.
These boots have seen everything.
Oh yeah, we got some scrolls. Wow, we got some good stuff off of that fight.
Open up.
Yeah, so we're getting... Oh wow, are we gonna fight these guys too? Good Lord of mercy. Alright.
Now this is my happy place.
Yeah, I really thought that we were done with combat for a few minutes, like...
Victory awaits. My path.
I really thought we could be done with combat for the night. That's okay.
Nothing important is ever easy. Best be on my way.
Wow, we can't cast Eldritch Blast.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Fireball. Okay, we killed one. Killed one. And then this guy is throw stuff at us. Lame. Throwing rocks again. I guess this is because we are so far out of the way. What is protection? When you have a shield, impose disadvantage on an attack against your allies when you're within 5 feet. I don't know what he's doing, but we're just gonna protect our ally. We gotta protect our girl Shadowheart. She's too valuable. She's a real treasure. That was bull crap.
Let's go.
Time to strike.
Oh wow, what has he got left? 1 health. I really do hate when that
Nothing will
happens.
stand in my way.
Like, I absolutely despise when that happens.
Another step forward.
When you get that hit and it just knocks him down to 1 health, it's a little hurtful. It's insulting. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up there for the night. We've got a little bit more left to do with the Grymforge, and then that should do it for Act 1 of Baldur's Gate 3. And we will move on to the Shadow Cursed lands after this, I believe. Let me just check. We do still have. We might still have to do the monastery. Yeah, we still have to do the monastery on this build, on this game. Yeah, so we will finish up the Grymforge next time. There's a really cool boss battle coming up at the end of it, and then we will go meet with some of the Githyanki, which I believe are I believe there's some Githyanki in the, where's our quests here? Hide completed. Githyanki, yeah, we spoke to, he told us he saw Githyanki on the road to Baldur's Gate. Yeah, so next episode, that's what we'll get into, is we will go to the monastery, and then we will continue on to Act 2 in the Shadow Cursed land. So that's what's coming up for the next few episodes. We'll finish off Grymforge, we'll get into the monastery, and then on to Act 2. So that'll probably be, I think by the time we finish Grymforge and the monastery, that'll probably be 3 more episodes in Act 1 at least. And I'm going to look around and see if there's anything else we missed that I want to do before we film again. So thank you for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate the support, and we'll catch you in the next video.